Hi, this is Sherry, an ECE Specialist with Quality Care for Children. This is TA Tip Tuesday, and I'm going to share with you a tip as you walk through the quality rated process and ready your rooms for quality rated. Today's tip is about science materials, which is item 22 in the ECERS and FCCERS book. ECERS on page 57 and FCCERS on page 46. First, we're going to look at the FCCERS scale. For the FCCERS scale, you need 9 examples of materials using the 3 out of the 4 categories. And here are the categories: natural objects, real and found objects, living things, a plant, a pet, a garden, books, pictures, and games that have real-life photos, and science tools such as magnets, prisms, magnifying glasses, balance scale. For the ECERS tool, you need 15 examples of the different materials out of the 5 categories. The 5 categories include natural objects, real and found, living things, plant, pet, garden, factual, books, pictures, and games using real pictures, and tools, magnifier, magnet, prisms, etc., plus sand and water with tools. Let's look at the science table that I put together this afternoon. Here we have the natural items, real and found. We have books, pictures, and games. Notice they're real photography, books, and pictures. We have tools, a living plant, and items for our sand and water table. Let's go back to real and found. All of these things I found in my backyard except for the seashells. So on here we have some bark, different sizes, different textures, some moss, some leaves, all different sizes and textures, some sticks with different types of barks on them, some rocks, seeds, pine cones, and then here's the shells. The shells I picked up at the dollar store. Our next category is books and pictures and games. So what I found today, all of these items I either found in my backyard or I found at the dollar store or I made. So the ones on the binder rings, that's a game that I found on Pinterest. These books, unbelievably, I found at the dollar store. There's 3 books. These real life pictures here I also found at the dollar store. I picked up this pack of cards because it had real animal pictures on it, and another activity from Pinterest that I found. Here are the tools for our materials, and I have a pair of tongs and some bugs, and that's as I put them with the bugs so that they can manipulate them together. And we have a magnifying glass. It could be used with anything. It could be used with this plant over here. And I have a magnet that I had, and I just attached it to a craft stick. And you can pair it with things that'll pick it up. These are just cut up craft sticks, pipe cleaners, and jingle bells. Next category would be living things, and it's just a plant that the kids can take care of. And the last category is sand and water, and these would be used in the ECERS. Anything that you can scoop and pour. So we have a pitcher and some other things that the kids could use to scoop and pour. So like I said earlier, I put this together this afternoon. All of these were either found in my yard, purchased at the dollar store. I think I spent $15 at the dollar store for the books and some of the other tools. But you can see that you can create your science center with very little money, and it'll be very effective and make an impact on your free play time with the kids, but it also will make an impact on your quality rated score. We've covered the items and materials for your science center. Now I want to share with you one more important tip. 1 hour during free play with the criteria met. That means the materials that you have for your science area and the categories. You will most likely score above a 3 on the scale. But if you add conversation and interaction, the score will most likely increase. So the thing I want you to keep in mind is when your children are in free play and you're teaching around the room and you come to the science area, strive for 5 in your conversations. Ask open-ended questions. Inquire while they are exploring the area. I hope this helps in preparing your science area for a quality rated. Stay tuned for more tips.